It seems like we were just watching this match. Well, how long ago? 8, 9 hours ago?
I think I was playing.
Yeah.
We have a month between the next one and the free. It's like 3.5 weeks. Yeah, we got every 2 weeks.
Has he been to his place for
I was there for the first walk before the army.
People always wonder why they do that. Why do they sit the back down backstage? Because if the back goes out and a linebacker goes out to cover them, they know they have to cover this way. They come back in and people just
All right.
don't move.
Let's see if Chris keeps breaking like he was. Yes.
Take I-17 and get off of Broadway. And then Broadway, 3 miles. Run into
Just made one, but he's got shot on the one.
I-10 or I-17, either one. But I know you take the Broadway, get off the Broadway, and just go through.
Oh,
Yeah, one right on the corner.
1 for 6. Only got 3 catches. And that pass with a flag thrown intended for Roberts. And complete.
That was a nice shot. I didn't expect that.
Body slamming is illegal or not, but
We'll find out.
He's looking to see if the 3 goes past the 9 to the bottom right. It looks like it goes to the top right easy.
That's not a penalty. That's good to know.
He's hoping on Newhouse over there.
Newhouse on the other side, working against Lulek. Yep, there's a hole for sure on that side. Penn was clean. Newhouse, not so much.
Yeah, I was very surprised he just didn't come on top of that back across. He's the one running racks.
Yeah, he's going to have to draw this into the between the 6-7.
31.
You know, the first time they played, it seemed like Chris played some
You actually told me that.
some patterns that I.
You actually told me that. Yeah, I remember that.
Number 3 tight end makes the catch
Can I tell you what's been even more impressive about this for me?
right now.
Sometimes you come out there and you hit them with blitzes and stuff that surprises you and all that kind of stuff. Ray Manusky didn't do that at all here tonight. He just said, guys, we're going to line up across from these guys and we're going to punch them in the mouth and we're going to play a zone defense, and when they catch the ball, we're going to come up and try and wipe them out. And he's had them all wound up, and it has gone that way all night. In reality, they should be pitching a shutout.
3rd and 18.
Well, this is just like it never let up.
Yeah. Well, and that's what Chris was looking for. You know, that's the advantage. You playing on the one-loss side.
Once you roll, you roll.
You know, I really like that play by the young rookie, Monte Nicholson. He starts out with an interception to start the game, and so many times you see against a wideout that a safety will panic. They'll just panic, and they'll grab you, and there'll be a penalty, and watch him just sort of comfortably, a little hand fighting, all legal. He looks very, very much in control of his game. Good effort out of him tonight.
4th and 18, they're 0 for 11 on 3rd down, but they're 1 for 1 on 4th down. Oh, now you got a penalty here coming up on 10.
I think Donald
Offense, number 72. 5-yard penalty.
That didn't seem good.
4th down.
You can see Donald Penn pointing at the play clock. He knew that thing was about to expire. Guys,
Ooh, almost scratched. Made the 8.
it wouldn't have mattered anyway because they're going to be delayed a game.
Looks like he's hooked on the one. Yeah.
So now
First time in 10 racks. He's hooked on the one ball.
Sam White used to tell us, anybody got any ideas? You can estimate the call.
What would you tell him?
Go with the me.
Carr, it's out of the pocket. It's Roberts, and he rolls. It's not going to matter anyway because it was 4th down and Lamas. so they're going to turn it over on down. And the one that goes as a forced fumble by Fuller.
Number 50.
And Smith with a recovery.
He looks like he's trying to make it. He may be able to see enough of it. Nope.
Across the board. You cannot be more
Tim will be able to see enough of it.
Yeah, let's see if he can get going. So this is for second and third.
Right.
You almost wish
Do you know the
that
payouts?
score reflected how stunning
Chucky, what are the payouts?
overwhelming Jay Groot's squad has been here tonight. Nearly
525,
315.
315,
Right on the cue.
200,
That spot does it.
and 100.
Perfect.
So Rick made $100. Won $100.
Yeah.
For fourth.
Close to the first down, tackled by Joseph. We go to Michelle.
You know, Ryan Kerrigan told me they knew they had a test this week with the Ravens. He said Oakland's offensive line is as good as it gets. We got to wear our big boy pads. They just line up and say our good is better than your good, so it's going to be a battle of wills. And that battle obviously has been won by Kerrigan and the Redskins defense now.
Michelle, it's not that often that
I don't
you look
know
at
if
Mike
anybody's
Tyson's
beat
line.
Miguel or what?
Martine.
Martine. I don't know if anybody's beating him tonight.
Yeah, he's on.
Yeah.
And Chuck looked, he finished, he's played in one of our other events and took 9th place.
Hey, he's got a Fargo.
Yeah,
He's got a Fargo. He's established.
200
Let
and
him
some
play.
odd games.
Yeah, let him play. He'll shake out. He'll go up.
Yeah, it'll correct itself.
They're on their way to win number 2 in a row after an opening loss to Philadelphia. And the Oakland Raiders will
Can he see enough of the, can he shoot the 3-9?
I think the 9's way out there.
Yeah, he probably just shoots. If the 3 goes past the 9, then, and the 5.
He's looking.
Live from New York, the U.S. team.
What was that?
I don't think that's what he wanted.
The President's Cup on Golf Channel and NBC.
The Winter Olympics, February on NBC.
This week, if they're hot, they're heat. From This Is Us, Sterling K. Brown, plus Robert Redford, Jane Fonda, and more. All this week, only on Today.
Coming up quickly, it's the Volkswagen post-game report. Michelle on the field with the stars of the game. Mike Tirico.
He almost had enough of it.
Yeah.
Left it good, though.
Next week's matchup in Seattle. There are the standings. Kansas City, unbeaten right now. They'll face Washington next week. Raiders will go to 2-1, Denver 2-1, and the Chargers in their LA Digs 0-3. Philadelphia, big win today over the Giants, dropped to 0-3 in the East. Washington goes to 2-1. Third down and 2. Flag is down. One of the few of them tonight.
That's a tough hit. Get the hit without scratching.
Go.
Yeah.
Go for the goal.
Is he going in behind the
Distraction
four?
today with all that stuff.
I don't know what he's doing.
Sideline. I'm running around the league.
Yeah,
This
in
game,
behind.
No, maybe the Raiders were distracted.
Oh, I
but
think
the
he
Redskins
just,
could
I
have
think
won.
that's going to be a costly mistake.
Do you think it
Can't,
was?
yeah, it looks like the cue ball and the 3 are far enough apart that Tim can shoot
We have a
this.
situation like we had over the weekend, obviously. And people say, well, it didn't matter to the teams that won.
Illegal formation offense.
Can't put too much of a stroke on it.
Cover number 85.
Oh, he missed it.
This penalty is applied.
Yeah, Chris won't miss it.
And you know better than anybody, Chris, that coaches are always saying
That's not a good sign for Tim.
well, every
No.
team had a split
Can't get
focus.
going.
There's
That's
no
not a
question
good
about
sign.
it. Did it hurt the Raiders? Look, Michelle talked about it at the top of the game. How much time did they spend thinking about what they're going to do? So, I mean, instead of thinking about the game, they're thinking about what, and they wanted to stay in the locker room, but because the format's different in a prime time game, they didn't. I don't know, you tell me.
Well, we talk a lot about offense, and certainly this was a tremendous performance by the Redskins offense.
Oh, this is a full 10-10 race.
Yeah, I think it's still going to go pretty quick.
Is absolutely stunning. Stunning. If you watch the game or the game tape or anything you want to talk about last week, you say, well, it's the Jets.
You're lucky that 3 balls in the way.
But Greg
Yeah.
had this bunch so ready to
He
play.
may be able to make that
He
3
was
in the
almost
combo
yelling
and
at
leave
me
at
when I
9
got on the
there.
phone. Right off the bat. I said something about, boy, the Raiders look tough. You guys are going to be good. He goes, what do you mean by that? I was like, I don't know. I mean, he was to the point where he just did not want to hear about
like
Just like that, yeah.
being tough.
Nice
and these
thinking.
guys being anything but.
Yep.
They made
Tim's on the
it
board.
out here tonight.
It was going to be a first down, but it was a play. So front here. With this punt, they're going 6-yard line, DJ carry. So the Raiders with plenty of stars on offense, but you never know from this one. Carr, bad night. Lynch, next to nothing. Cooper, 1 catch. Crabtree, 1 catch. Jared Cook, I mean, he had a night of nights with these guys. 3 catches, 37 yards. Well, Marshawn Lynch.
And they worry about me using a brake pad. My God.
Dancing to a song called Oakland, and everybody saw that clip on one of the shows during the week. If he sticks around 3 more years, he can dance to Viva Las Vegas over there. It's down the line. Guard dumps it to Washington.
Who rocked them?
One thing about the Raiders, they're an Oakland obviously this year, they'll be there next year.
It's hard to believe you come up dry on a break like that.
Las Vegas in 2020. 19 is up in the air, so whether they stay in Oakland or go
So
play
is he sending the
somewhere
1
in
ball
Vegas.
down,
Or the rendition.
then over there, sending the cue ball over there? Maybe playing the 9-2 combo backwards?
In the NFL, it has for years. You build a stadium,
They
every
just sending that
time
1 ball
you
out.
lose, it's because some other municipality. You look
No,
at
just like I said.
Al Sun.
I don't think he meant to lose his cue ball like that.
Yeah.
You build a facility,
But now the 2 balls
when
blocked.
you go. That was the case in Oakland, and Vegas said, hey, we'll build it for you.
Not anymore.
Pretty big leap of faith
Taxpayers'
by,
money, whatever.
yeah, and by the league as well. For a long time, you thought that was never going to happen.
How good of a kick is that? To kick that ball,
Times they do it, sure.
almost make it get all the way up and break out your trouble. Man, that is strong.
2nd and 3.
Well, I mean, we talk about how great Chris is playing. Tim is perfectly capable of
Oh yeah, this is going to be a save.
Zach Brown.
Maybe that's the way this
window,
game's supposed to end.
full window.
Bringing the wood.
And Tim doesn't have to give up any weight, so
Right.
it's a 10-10 race. He just has to get going.
It was symbolic. And this is just a
He's looking to see if the 1 banks through.
Yeah.
And the Washington Redskins, in a dominant performance, took advantage of.
For the 7.
Now it's the 1-5. I guess we should have done that for football 8 hours ago.
Yeah. Well, everybody watching the stream wanted to listen to the game too.
You got that right. Oh, shit.
Well, he miscued right though.
He'll be stopping in at the sponsors at GQ Big Supply and picking up some Balabushka chalk.
Yeah. How many miscues have we had on this table?
They're not chalking. They're not chalking. They're not chalking every shot.
Yeah.
They're not chalking. Yeah, and Chris has a little momentum, but he does not want to anger the Giant. He does not
No.
want to let Tim get some momentum.
No, if Tim starts to get some confidence,
Yeah. Yeah. Buckle up, Buttercup, because it'll be on.
yeah, he doesn't like it.
I thought maybe just put it up to the second diamond and put the cue ball over by the 8. Okay, so he went that way.
He's not going to like that.
No.
He wanted to.
4 to
shoot.
get out.
He wanted to shoot to make a ball there when he got to the table.
Yep. That's a sensitive mic you have because it's picking that all the way up there.
Yeah.
Nice equipment. This isn't the final. No, but they're just seeing they're waiting to see who they're gonna play. Martin. So. Yep. So these guys are both just racing to 10.
He's not going to care for that. Would he bump the 8 there when he was coming up?
I don't know. I don't think so. If he bumped the 8, it would have pushed him. You mean could he have?
It looked like he. I wasn't sure how he ended up bad.
He's gonna put this behind the 9.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, that's a good shot.
Well, Tim knows the cue ball fits through there.
Yeah. He can make this.
Yeah, he can.
Whoa, he would like to smack that 8 and got it out of the way.
Bank the 6, or are you banking the 6, or are you shooting the 6 up in the top left corner?
If you shoot it in the side and miss it, automatically goes to about where the 9 is. That's a nice feature. Yeah, I think he's cutting in the side, or all the way up. All the way up.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know how much of the 8 got him.
He's got all that rail to work with to spin that ball in. He could just hit it straight in.
I would have liked to have gotten a bit closer to that 8 ball than that, but
And then you get all the way back for the 9.
yeah,
That's the rub. One pocket players just cut this across the face and send that 8 ball over there and comes right back up. Non-ball players just stab it in. Wow, he gave that to him. On that note, I think I'm out of here.
All right.
Gentlemen. I'm an hour from home. 40 minutes.
I appreciate you on the mic all day.
Yeah, I appreciate it. It's fun. Anybody listening, Arizona Billiard Academy, check it out. Let me know how I can help. I've got that cue raffle. That's a beautiful Adams cue. Just for $10.
Yeah. I hope you didn't mind me having Chuck stack the bracket against you so you'd be here at the table so quick.
I wore them all out.
Yeah.
They lost their next matches after I got done with them.
Well, I'm telling you.
Other than that, tomorrow's Monday. What a fun Monday. I'm going to start playing the UPA League. I've never played the UPA. I've played them all, so why not play that one?
Yeah, all right.
So, it's strictly cash, and I don't have any leagues out of bullshooters, and I'm trying to get around to all the rooms a little bit more. And bullshooters is the closest to me living in Surprise, because it's just straight across.
Yeah, well, when you say close, I'm not really sure that's the right word.
It's not 100 miles like the rest of the rooms.
Oh, that's terrible safety.
Yeah. I think he was trying to make it. Maybe not.
It's what the doctor ordered for Tim.
Yeah.
He's sure supposed to be out here. Maybe hitting the ball with a little more confidence now?
Yeah.
Well, and there's nothing tricky.
Just all in his mind.
Yeah.
There's nothing he can't do. So now he's got to go all the way up. No, he can hold that ball. I'm still very impressed with how Tracy played. She played lights out.
Yeah. She got out when she needed to.
You know, and these guys, they're going to go 9-9. And
Oh, you know there are at least 9-8.
I'll be here until 11. Good night, guys.
All right, thanks, Carl.
Good night, guys.
I think I'm out here too.
All right. It's this week. I'll be working on the paper all this week. What's that?
I had to drop it back to Wednesday, Thursday.
Oh, okay. Well, hopefully I can get them from you. All right, cool. Thanks.
Yeah.
Well, we're bringing in the A-team now. I lose Carl. I got Nick DeLeon.
Man, that's nice.
All right, now it's not fair every time I ask you what you would do here to say run out. That won't work. That's a nice shot.
That is. I was watching Shane and then play today against the Russians.
What happened there?
It felt like they were not comfortable, but when Shane got to the table by himself, it was like smooth ice.
Yeah. So we've got, this was the first match of the day. Tim beat Chris.
What's the score? What's the race?
10-10, and Chris is ahead 3-2.
How was it 10-10? You guys extended the race?
10-10 race, yeah. Well, the race is based on the Fargo of the highest rated player. So they're both, what are they,
70? 670?
Yeah, 692, 671.
Who's 92?
I think Tim is the higher ranked player, or the higher Fargo.
Oh. But they go to 10.
Yeah, because they're within 25 points of each other.
I would have loved playing this.
Oh, he underhit that by a mile.
Yeah.
So
Spin it in?
yes, he is. So Chris was 1-4 on the one-loss side. Put a hurt on Rick Armbrust in the last round. Beat him like 10-2.
Wow. Oh no, he jumped up.
Yeah.
You know what the score is?
Yeah, 3-2, Chris over Tim.
Oh, nice. So it just started. I'm in for a nice little set.
Yeah, and the winner will play Martin Romero in the finals. Martin beat Tim for the hot seat, something like 5-6-1.
Are you talking about
Yeah,
gray shirt?
yeah.
Yeah, he plays way better than what his Fargo is.
Yeah, that was pretty obvious. But 5-1 or 6-1 better?
Yeah. Well, when he gets on a roll, I mean, he plays a lot of three cushion too.
He did. He was kicking good. He was breaking, making a ball, running out. Oh, Chris, that's not going to work. Got a little favorable bump there by this corner pocket.
Yeah, one thing with Chris, I mean, the guy plays great. It just, stay focused, buddy. Let's do it.
Well, and I think that's, that might be what's happening with
Our
Tim
long
here.
day, right?
Yeah. You lose your first one, been playing back-to-back.
Oh, Chris has been playing back to back.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, Tim got to rest for a while.
Yeah, I was jealous when I was at work.
Nice shot there. We
Uh,
are 3-3.
I think this is good. Him to walk away, go take a little break.
Tim's just looking tired. Yeah, without you here, without Bobby here, without Gus here, it's wide open.
Yeah, it's my schedule switched, man. I'm upset about it.
When was the last time you missed on a bar table?
It's been a while since I missed playing an event on the bar table with you guys. Like, I didn't even play Southwest because I didn't have enough PTO to take a 3 or 4 day.
Yeah.
When the event could be done in 24 hours. Because I remember last year when me and Tim were in the finals, we had to wait until Monday to play. It was
Yeah.
horrible.
I didn't go. I was out of town. You said you were playing. Last we talked, you were playing U.S. Open 10 ball in April.
Yeah, that was a blast.
Yeah?
Yeah, best experience I've ever had.
Who'd
To
you
walk
play?
in the room and to sit down with Shane and Thorsten and you had Oscar Dominguez there. I mean, just to be around those guys, it makes your heart pump when you're not around them a lot.
Yeah.
But it was good. I won my first match, and then I played. I can't think of the guy's name, but Shane Van Moeling and Skylar lost to him in the finals of the Worlds, the heavy set guy.
Mario He?
Yeah. I had my chances in the beginning, like right off the gate, and I got my licks when he messed up, and then I parked my cue ball, and I get kicked in on the side pocket.
There's a brutal roll for Tim.
Yeah, my first 5 breaks, I got kicked in the side pocket. My first 5 breaks against him, you can't do that against that guy.
No, you can't do that against anybody in that tournament.
Yeah, it was bad.
Is there Is there a path to a hit here?
Yeah. And
That wasn't it.
he had the right idea.
That's always nice. Chris walks away and he comes back to ball in hand on the 6. Makes you want to walk away more often.
Right? That's what it's like when you go to the bathroom, you're like, go ahead, and you're like hoping you come back to the table not ran out.
Hope you jarred the 9 for me.
Happy wife, happy life, huh?
Yeah.
You guys never had that happen, huh?
No, I mean, it's going to sound sexist, but we've never had a woman win one of the events.
And that's awesome. That's really, really good.
She got out when she was supposed to get out.
I think that's going to open a lot of doors now.
I hope so. Well, the handicap is huge.
Yeah, but I think. Are you doing? I know we had this conversation, right, but are you doing better than you were the last 2 years with that?
No, the numbers are down.
And they're getting a bigger spot.
Oh yeah. I don't know. You know, Carl had the idea because we're doing it as 2 separate divisions now, completely separate. You know, they don't come together at the end. Carl thought go back to the 1 division. You know, well, play the
Not 1 division, but you have your 2 separate, and then when you get in the finals, you come back, right? Is that what he's talking about?
Either that or just play it wide open, but play it with the Fargo handicap. And Carl would like to see the full Fargo handicap. You know, when he's playing somebody like you and he's getting 10-5, or you're giving him 10-5, he's not happy with it. He doesn't think he's got any kind of a chance there.
I mean, it seemed to me that everybody liked the challenge, though.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, like, I'm not talking about just the open, but you still had people that were open that were the top of the field, and then you had the opens that were at the middle and bottom end of the open, but they still, like, but I feel for the amateurs, because that's how that the last 2 years went. It's like, we had a huge turnout because of the amateur players, like, because of the if you want to call it B and unders or 8 and unders, and they all played even. I think it made everybody come out for the challenge. But with the bigger spots, I'm shocked that you're not getting the same turnout.
Yeah. What surprised me is we've had more players who came in, played in the amateur event, didn't make the money, and then came back and played in the open event.
Because you're discounting it, right?
Yeah, but not a whole lot. You know, but when you've got, you know, like Rick Armbrust, he took 4th in the open event. He got knocked out of the amateur event yesterday.
I think it's mental, too. Like you're getting a spot and you're like, but when you're playing like Chris or Tim or me or Gus, Bobby, even or close to even, it's more of a challenge, so you're more focused. That's how I feel. I played Gus 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
3 weeks ago, I was supposed to play Brett this weekend for the all-around, and he canceled. But I played him even just to get some practice in, and it was the first time I've ever done it to him. But I donutted him 7-0 the first set. Don't get me wrong.
Nice shot.
Good shot, Tim. Good shot. And he came back and he came out strong in the second set, but it was the first time he missed a couple key shots, but I didn't miss a ball in the first set playing big table.
You haven't been playing much at all, have you?
I haven't. I'll be honest. I was getting out about 3 days a week before Brett canceled our all-around, and then I pretty much been working on my house, remodeling it, selling it, getting a newer one.
Did I see you say something? You were painting the house this weekend?
I was painting I had some good buddies of mine come over and help out. We ordered pizza, and I took care of the pizza, the food, the drinks, and all that. We painted from 7 at night till 2 in the morning.
Damn.
I had to be up at 5 in the morning for work.
You're young. You can do that.
Yeah, I felt like I could do it until I woke up and went to work. When's your guys' next event?
2 weeks. Colby's.
October.
Big table. First weekend? First weekend of October. And then 3 weeks later, we're at Freezers.
And then the finale?
Finale in Tucson, Casino del Sol. Have you played in any this season? Okay, you got to play in one to qualify for the finale.
Yeah, I played in one.
He's supposed to be out here.
Yes. A little spin. He plays it like I did. Most people like to play that back and forth. A little dangerous, how I feel. This is almost like stop, stop, stop since you're on the bar table.
Yeah.
You roll forward a little, draw it back a little bit. 5 ball on the side, cue ball down table, back up. 6 ball in the corner, 7 in the corner, 8 in the corner, 9 in the corner, you're out.
Did we talk about this when you sat down and said we weren't going to do this?
Oh, I'm sorry. Old habit. He might have got a different angle on this. Ooh.
He didn't want to bump the 8. He'll be okay, though.
Well, now it's definitely a little bit of stop. Oh, see? Just natural. Little top
Did
English.
he come back far enough?
Little top English. He'll come on the right side of the
Okay.
7 ball.
Oh, I thought he'd already made it. Let's see what I'm paying attention to. I think that's Tim's first lead.
5-4.
Yeah.
Is that a mic on your camera, or are you just happy to see me?
It's a mic, trust
I'm
me.
happy to see you.
Are you trying to line up action over there?
No. He torched me that bullshitters event when I had to play him.
Yeah, and he finished out of the money.
Yeah. He is Fargo Scotch doubles. I'll take him for sure.
Oh, yeah.
I feel that like with anything you run or switch AZ Fargo, you're still gonna have those people that are way under their Fargo.
Yeah. He's established. Surprised you. Well, it worked out all right. Are you involved with that big Arizona versus Nevada thing?
I don't know if I am, but I'll be honest. I'm looking forward to being one of them that are picked.
Yeah, you hope you're involved?
Yeah, I mean,
But there's a maximum Fargo rate.
correct.
Isn't there?
Correct. So I'm still under the 700 mark by 5 points. So my goal was to go from 670 to 700 in this year. And in my 2 events, Tim's Main Street event and Chris's Big Dogs tournament at Bullshitters, or I think it was Bullshitters, yeah, put me at 695.
There you go.
I had a chance to beat Mitch in that finals, and I get a big lead, and I just couldn't finish. I ran out of gas.
Did you just get tired, or?
Yeah, like, I'm not used to playing that long. Like, I get out, I'll play sets, 4 or 5 sets, but, I mean, grinding in a tournament is totally different from grinding in action.
Yeah.
The long wait, that you're waiting each set. But I got a big lead on him. I was doing great. And he came back and got me. I was trying to at least beat him the first set, but he got me. I'm doing pretty good. Other than my work. I work weekends now, so it sucks for me to play. I can't play any tour stops. I have to put my vacation. No, it's not that. It's that two people quit, and I had to take over their schedules. No. I work at the casino. Desert Diamond. Yeah, I do that on the side too.
Oh, okay. Did you diamond?
Yeah.
I went online to put in an application out there and I couldn't. They wouldn't let me put an application in online. I used to be a dealer in office for 5 years.
Well, they don't have that. Dealers,
I know, but
yeah.
I'm just trying to get on out there. But early, that's what
They're hiring. They're hiring.
Mark.
Sorry.
Dave Mark told me to do that.
Is that the 4-ball he's shooting next?
That is the 4-ball. I
He's
can't tell if
down.
the 7 goes by the 9 to the bottom right or not.
This dang Skittles balls.
Yeah. Well, he's not going to have to worry about it. He shoots a 6 in the corner and slides across for the 7.
Yep, it must go by.
Yeah, it definitely goes there.
Simple drawback.
And we'll be tied again.
Yes, we should. Oh, what's the payouts?
5. I think it's 5 1/4, 315, 200, 100.
Were the tables open or?
Yeah.
Nice. Good. I would have drew back just a little bit more to get closer, but that's a good shot. Too much one pocket, Chris. My Swirl Cup champion with me. I'm hoping to be a part of that Vegas versus Arizona.
I mean, I understand the concept of why they did the Max Fargo rating, but I don't know, that kind of...
I agree with both sides. One, I don't agree with because you want your best players at all times. Playing all the time.
Yeah.
But in our defense of ours being in Arizona, they have a caliber of players that can't compete unless Mitch comes back here, or Scott Frost gets on his game 100% in order to have a chance in that.
Well, hasn't Scott said he was interested in playing?
The Swirl Cup.
Oh.
His Fargo's too high for this, but if they open it up, then they have a chance. But their caliber of players in Vegas are amazing. And
Well, I mean, look. All right, let's put together a team with no Max Fargo rating. Let's put together a team in our heads.
okay, you got Scott Frost.
Scott. Now, Mitch doesn't. I'm sorry, Mitch doesn't live here anymore.
No, Mitch doesn't. So you got Scott. You possibly. I know Bobby and Gus didn't want to be involved, but let's just say that you put.
Yeah,
You put
Dream
Scott.
team.
Yeah. Okay. You got Scott, Bobby, Gus, me, and you need what? 2 more? It's 6, right?
Is it 6? I was thinking 5, but that's okay. Oh, he's not going to like that.
So if we did 6, then you'd think, who's the next player that you would put on there?
You're going to put Tim on the team?
Yeah, you can put Tim. I would actually take these 2 right here if we're doing 6.
Okay.
But you got Vilmos that's over there now.
Yeah.
And I guarantee. I mean,
shot. And you've got Mitch.
correct. You got Mitch. You got. I mean, those 2. Alone, I think they play better than Frost rotation. You know what I'm saying? Just
Okay, I can
so,
see that. Yeah.
So it's just if you open it up, it's. And also, I don't know, being it as a team, and I think that's why the Swirl Cup the West Side has taken over, is because we have played more as a team, and the chemistry together has always been good. But I mean, it'd be a solid team to put together, but I still feel that we're still underdogs in that for the rotation. But I heard they're next year, the year after that, they're gonna open it
That's
up.
what I thought that's what I read.
And it'll be in Vegas.
Have they said anything about what the money's going to be for that?
I think it's a similar same thing as a Swirl Cup. Each player has to put in $200, And then the bar adds whatever, or the pool room adds.
So you put in 200, and then how much did you win the Saguaro Cup? Just yourself?
I walked away with a 9 or 1,000.
It's not bad.
Yeah, they wanted a total of 6,000, so you get at least 1,000 a player.
Well, they had quite a few sponsors for that too.
Yeah, and then Vilmos has his match here at Frost's place. I forgot who he's playing, but
Celine, something like that.
I've never seen him play, but knowing and seeing how Vilmos plays, I have to take Vilmos.
Well, everybody else that I've talked to says the other guy's just robbing Vilmos.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never seen the guy play, so I don't know. That's in a couple weeks.
Yeah, I think so.
I think they're playing. I heard a minimum of 30,000.
Yeah, they
Each
don't
player.
know how much, but it's a minimum of 30.
What do you think about the new action that's been rolling around? The all-arounds, where other people are putting other people's in the games, but they don't know how much they're betting or whatnot.
I like the idea of not knowing what you're playing for, just playing. I always thought it would be interesting. I know there's no way to do it, but I thought it would be interesting to find a way to have an event where you didn't know who your opponent was.
Be like a blind draw.
Well, but everybody, people get so worked up based on who they're playing. How well could you play if you didn't know who you were playing? If you shot till you missed, and you walked out of the room, and then when you came back, they said, "All right, your opponent ran too. It's your shot." I mean, there's no way to do it.
Of course, yeah. That would be interesting.
Yeah.
Because you have a lot of players, like, their mental game is not that good. So when they're playing a weaker player, they're just like, oh, slack. And then when they're playing, like, something that the higher caliber, they're like, okay, dead focus, I'm going to play over my head. Or, you know what I'm saying? Because, it happens a lot.
I mean, it would have to be short matches, because if it was a long match, you'd figure out the caliber of your opponent pretty quick.
Yeah.
Again, I mean, there's no way to do it. Just like I always thought that the local tournaments the rooms should all agree to have a maximum added money based on the rating of the tournament. So maybe they agree that nobody adds more than 300 to a 7s and under. Nobody adds more than 400 to an 8s and under. You want to play in a $1,000 added event, it's an open event.
Oh, I got you. I thought you were trying to do I thought you were talking about the other way. Because
No.
I'm like, oh, the 7 8ers will definitely get a better turnout.
No. Because players don't want to be raised.
Yeah.
You've got to give them a reason to want to be raised.
And all fair, I'll agree with you there, but also in this town, becoming bettering your game, bettering and showing that you're improving a lot, penalizes you.
It does.
As well. So don't get me wrong, like, I love action, but I play the same 3-4 people over and over because nobody else wants to jump up and get a spot, or nobody wants to, it's not like it was 10 years ago where if there was an open or a 8 and a 9 under, you got 32 people with a waiting list, like, you don't get that anymore. Once they hear open, it's like 10, 11 people. Like when Colby's used to run the best tournament in town, a wild ball event, you were getting 32 players with the waiting list.
He came too far there. I think he'll still be okay.
He should be fine. A little bit bottom left, draw it out 2 rails, come right back in line.
But what gets me is those players who got raised, they complain and say, well, there's nothing to play in. Now that I've been raised, I've got no tournaments to play in.
Yep.
But then when there are tournaments for them to play in, they don't play. They get real quiet, and then a week later they complain that there's no tournaments to play in. If you're a 7, you can play 3 tournaments a night.
If not more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you get up to 9 or 10 speed.
You have, it used to be one a week. You used to have Friday night, but don't get me wrong, Chris Adams runs the awesome chip tournament.
Yeah, he
it's
does.
awesome, but it's pointless for us 10s to show up and play with a low rated player when we're, getting the chips we're getting. I understand the whole concept. I get it. He runs it and he gets a good turnout every week. Even in Vegas, he got a great turnout. It was amazing. But for me, I'm one of those players that I want to grind. Like whether it's a race to 5, a race to, 6, like the wild ball event I used to run over at Bullshooters trying to bring it back. We were getting 22, 23 players, and then like after like a month, it go down to like 11, 10.
What do you think happened?
I mean, you could try anything, but when it's an open, everybody gets excited for the first like 3 or 4 weeks, and then after that, I think people just get bored. They don't want to come out and play and throw their money away. But also, they're also going to the bar table championship every year, and they're throwing $300 and some odd dollars away playing the champions. And I get it for experience, but you could do the same thing here with playing Chris, Tim, me, Bobby, Gus. And don't get me wrong, you might not like some of the guys, but you're getting the same thing, but it's cheaper.
Yeah.
But I jumped in when I was a 7. I jumped in nothing but an 8 and 9 unders. When I was an 8, I jumped in nothing but 9s and opens. When I was an 9, I played nothing but opens.
I remember.
And that's all I did. And now it's like they're stuck to their, like for instance, the West Side has always been bar table players.
Oh yeah.
And East Side has always been big table players. And when East Siders come over here and play on the bar tables, they're destroying the bar table players because we're like me. I'm a big table player, always have been. But we look at some of the shots, like some of them that Chris and Tim are making and getting out. Everybody else is like a little nervous because that's all they play on the bar table. But on big table, it makes these pockets look so much bigger. Yeah. Like it's almost like you're freewheeling, almost like Shane on a big table, pretty much.
Yeah.
How Shane just makes it look so easy.
And we've seen Shane on a bar table. So.
Yeah. But I mean, if you want your bar table game to get better, my best advice is start playing on big tables. The only adjustment you're going to find is your speed.
Yeah. Other than that, how long should it take you to adjust your speed?
How I always do it. When I go from a big table to a bar table, I half-stroke my half-stroke. It's almost pretty much baby and everything, and you're playing really simple. You're not doing anything crazy, but, knowing Bobby, how he lets his cue ball roll, he plays great. He plays the same way on a bar table. I play probably a little bit more simpler than I do on a big table, on a bar table than I do on a big table, just because everything's easy to make.
Well, and you see these guys playing, Tim and Chris, they're not hitting balls hard.
No.
I mean, yeah, he stroked that one, but
yeah,
they're stroking balls more than they're, I'll say the weaker players. They feel that it's all got to be how hard you hit the ball.
No, but all the upcoming players like the 6s, 7s, and everything are always watching. Well, when Scott was playing a lot, they were watching Scott, Mitch, Gus, like fire everything because everything was going. So they didn't like to play the 3-foul rule or even play safe. So some of the tournaments is like. You have somebody that pushes balls together, and you're like, what are you doing? And you're like, well, like, there's always other ways to figure it out, but you can't just fire everything, That only works with some certain players. Like Jason Shaw, for instance. That guy, that guy fires at everything.
Well, and even Shane gave him a schooling.
Yes. But some of the stuff he fires just reminds me of Mitch, just like, what?
Yeah.
Like, who would think about that?
What are you doing with this 8 ball here? Is he playing safe?
Play a 2-way.
Okay.
Or you graze it right before the side pocket and you bank it back. Yep. Just like that, but I don't think he hit it hard enough.
Looks like he... no, I don't think he did.
No.
I think he left it for Tim.
Yep. He had to hit it harder, make sure that 8 ball got to that side, that bottom rail.
Oh, he's going to the jump cue. He must have got him.
Wow. By the looks of the table, it didn't look like he has him. Yeah, I used to hate jumping with the jump cue. I used to full cue. You know, I remember watching Shane at the Derby on stream playing Efren Reyes. He jumps the ball, not even a diamond apart. Hooks himself on a 3-ball. He jumps it, pockets it, draws it straight back, and 3 fouls Efren in the same game. And I'm like, okay, there's no reason for a jump cue.
Well, when you kick that guy.
Yeah, I know. But I mean, like, he jumped like no other. Like, I mean, the balls weren't even a diamond apart, the cue ball and then another ball. It was crazy. So what are your guys' plans for next year?
I don't know yet. We need to. We're gonna wait till this season's over and then sit down with a couple room owners and talk to Mike. Mike has a pretty good idea what's going on.
Well, yeah, Mike's always involved. One of the best pool owners out here.
Oh yeah. Pool in the Valley, and it's strange to be complaining about Pool in the Valley, but Pool in the Valley being even a better place if we had more room owners like Mike.
No, I agree. Like, I mean, Scott stepping up and opening the ice house. I mean, that's huge. I mean, so you have really a couple. I mean, like 3 or 4 really good pool rooms out here. You just have to figure out how to get on the same page.
Yeah. Thor's doing some great things at Main Street.
I mean, he got all those diamonds. His room is set up so perfectly, and I give him all hands down props to what he's done.
Yeah.
Getting rid of those Gandys, getting all diamonds. You don't get a lot of pool rooms that are like, okay, these players, they need the best equipment. You get what you got.
Right. You think about the kind of money he had to put out for.
Correct.
First he buys how many diamond bar tables at one time?
Yeah, it's the guys. I mean, you got Main Street, you got freezers, you got bullshooters on this side of town. You got Metro here with all the bar tables. I mean, just imagine here if they replaced all their Brunswicks with diamonds.
Oh,
I mean, you would see another pool room like Main Street.
Yeah, you got him on the 2. Okay.
See, I don't. But I mean, I didn't like that shot. I would have put him on the 4. Right, that's a 4 right there, right?
Yeah.
The dang Skittle balls.
Yeah, it's the 4 up top side of the table.
Yeah, I heard Mike Hammond won a set of pool balls.
Yeah. Man,
that guy is like the I call him and his wife now the professional raffle winners. Like, they just travel wherever else to just go. Where are they doing a raffle for a diamond table? We're going.
Yeah, that's where we're going.
Yeah, they always win something in a raffle. It's so crazy. Good hit.
And he left him a shot. You have no idea.
I do.
Feeling that at the second stop when we pulled his name, Chuck pulls the name and he gets this look on his face, and I'm like, oh no, what is going on? And by the time he can get the ticket to me and show it to me, I've got a real good idea. And he shows me the ticket. I'm like, oh, jeez. And about that time, Mike figures out what's going on. And he looks up and he's like, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about, well, that's a unlikely miss.
That was an uncharacteristic.
Yeah. You don't see Tim missing that much on a bar table. I tell you, man, the long hours, the drive, the focusness that you need in a tournament, it's so much heavier than when you're in action. Like, if it was me after missing that ball, I would wait till my next turn, I'd go to the bathroom, throw a bunch of water on my face, refresh, and come back out. And that's what I miss, the grind. I don't care about winning. That's a good shot, Chris. That's one thing I miss in the weekly tournaments, having something to grind to. Like maybe throwing an open at Main Street or freezers on that side of town,
Well, I wouldn't be surprised. You got Vanderweist running tournaments at Main Street.
Yeah. I was looking forward to playing that Bill's running, and I can't because I can't get off on weekends. It's like we have to put it like a month notice to take a weekend off. It's crazy. Wow.
He looked like he thought he was
Yeah,
that
he's
one.
yeah.
I mean, it's 9:15. It's not. I mean, I realize they've been playing for a while, but
And it was also on bar table, so it's not like the big table.
how are you getting on this 7 ball?
Straight back, up and down. Just hit it hard with the middle. Oh, he went that way.
To the short side? He's going to pay
See,
for that.
yeah, I don't like that. I like coming off that top row and coming back like past the 8.
Okay. Well, maybe he can make it. Apparently he can.
Can't give him too many chances. Oh no.
Wow. Did he stand up?
No. He just aimed wrong.
That was a huge shot. 8-6, 7-7.
Yeah.
I mean, in my mind, whoever's breaking is probably
Yes.
that's probably worth a half a game.
And I'm shocked with the breaking that they're not breaking as well as I thought they would be.
Well, Tim made 5 on a break yesterday.
Oh, awesome.
Or not yesterday, earlier today. Yeah, he wasn't playing yesterday.
I was like, how'd you let him in?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
pulled another Bad Boys?
Yeah, that's it. he was Tim Daniels, and he said he had no Fargo, so we let him play. No one knew who he was. Actually, that would be more like a bunch of people came up and said he played better than that, but we just didn't believe them.
I remember when they let him in the Southwest in the amateur event.
Oh my!
He was robbing it. That's the year that Brian Begay beat me in the finals, and then last year we met in the me and Tim met in the finals. I was dead tired though, playing the team event and the singles.
Oh yeah.
Man, we were grinding. It was Brett, me, Brian Reich. I believe it was a couple others, and man, it was a grind. We were playing from 9 in the morning till like midnight the next day. It was crazy, or the midnight the same day,
Yeah.
but it was crazy.
You're banking the 1, and then
No,
no.
I'm playing safe. Wait, oh, I didn't even look at the table. I'm looking at them.
Oh yeah. You
Yeah,
played
good
safe.
shot. Good shot.
Yeah, very nice. That's one thing with the top pros when you watch them. They can go 4 rails around the table and park their cue ball in a tiny spot.
Yeah, Shane today, I was watching him. A guy tries playing safe. One of the Russians tried playing safe on him. And he has a complete window. So I'm like, oh, he has 2 balls he can hide him behind. I'm like, okay, perfect. No, man, he fires in this. I mean, it was a difficult short rail bank in the side, but it was like higher up towards like the rails. And I'm like, oh, he can play safe. He fires it in, gets perfect on the next ball, and gets out. I'm like, yeah, you just got my heart beating to go out and play again.
Well, that's what he's got to do in Mosconi Cup.
Yeah, he's the better player out of all of them.
Right.
I think he needs to just, like,
But that's so much
pump
pressure on him.
No, it is, and I think that's probably one reason why they just don't. I mean, yeah, they get excited. Like, I mean, when I was at the World Cup this year, I can tell you that I got so excited for my wins, even winning one game and then going to winning the second game, third game, fourth game, to get to the 5th game to win. I mean, I got stoked.
Right.
But you have to see that out of their whole team. Like Shane, I mean, he's the monster of that team.
Well, I like that they've got Dennis.
Yeah.
Dennis is going to pump up the team.
Yeah, he gets really stoked there.
Either him or Rodney. I think you needed one or the other.
Yeah.
I would have been okay with both of them.
Yeah. So just so I got the whole team right, you have Oscar, you have Shane Van Boeing,
Yeah.
you have
Dennis,
Dennis,
Skyler,
Skyler,
Billy Thorpe.
Billy Thor. Okay. I couldn't think about. I know he won the one pocket in a derby. I just couldn't think of his name.
Oh, Billy Thorpe.
Yeah. It's good to see Oscar have a chance to play that
Yeah.
again.
I hope, because he's a dad now.
Yeah.
But, think about how many times he's been in action this year.
Oh, he's been in. I mean, if I had the stake horse that guy had, dude. I mean, how do you not get in action?
Yeah.
I mean, but the guy forces his game and he jumps so well.
Nice shot. Yeah, I think he got there.
I was telling I was talking to him when I was at the U.S. Open this year, and he said that. I go, man, how'd you become so good at jumping? Like, I mean, I know it's a totally different art when it comes to the pool with jumping. He says every time I went to China, Japan, those guys were out jumping me like 10-1, Nick. It was sick. So he's all, I went home, I got pissed off at myself, I got upset. He said, I have dots all over my table. I'll send you a picture. He's all, I have dots all over my table. I did 10 hours a day for about like 3 months straight. And he's all, that's all I did. Jump, jump, jump. Practice jump shots. Jump, jump, jump. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Well, I remember him coming back from the Philippines one time, and he said that he lost every dollar that he took with him, and he couldn't wait to go back. He said he thought his game went up 2 balls just by watching him play in the Philippines.
That's awesome. I mean, just like Carlos from in there, Carlos Bol. I can't think of his last name. Filipino. He came out. He was winning like the Swanee, and I mean, everything he got into. He was in the He was in the top 3, top 4. I forgot his name, but I mean, you get one of them just come out, and you're like, okay, they're gonna win everything. Like it's just like how are they training any different than what we're training over here?
Well, it's just that pool is so huge over there.
Yeah.
I mean, you play well enough that you can go into pretty much any pool room in the USA, and if you're not the favorite to beat somebody, you know it right away.
Yeah.
If you watch somebody, you'll say, "Ooh, that guy plays better than I do."
Yeah.
Over in the Philippines, you don't even know these guys, and they're world beaters. Some guy walks up to you and says, "You want to play some?" And you're thinking, "Well, if I don't know who you are, then I'm sure I can beat you." No, you can't. 1, 2. He's not going to like the 1.
Well, play safe.
Got a little bit more pep in his step now.
Yeah, a little bit more confidence after that.
That was a touchy little out that he ran there.
Yeah. When Chris is on fire, he's on fire.
Well, he's going to have to be if he wins this match and plays Martine.
You know what I would do against Martine? Knowing that he plays so well?
Just play him a lot of defense?
I would just soft break. I would take his whole ball making ability out of the strategy.
Well,
I play a tic-tac-toe game like I used to do with 8-ball.
That's what Ed Scott does in 8-ball. He soft breaks, and he can outmove his opponent.
Yeah, I mean, I used to do it just to, one, to frustrate,
Yeah.
But it was just another way because like every time you broke him, you scratched like it was ball in hand anywhere. Like it was brutal. It was like Mike Pankoff started the soft break here and there or something. And then Dennis told him that he can't break like that anymore. It was pissing off. I remember he was playing Rudy Alameda. Oh, dude, he was getting so mad.
Oh, I'll bet.
Yeah.
Let's see, 3, 4 goes. Does the 4 go by the 9?
No, it looks like he's playing in the side pocket. He wants to come up table.
Oh, okay.
I'll get there.
He didn't get there.
See, I'd hit that a little harder. Even if I go past it a little bit, I know I can still make it.
Maybe he did.
This puts him on hill.
He did. Now what's he got to do with the 8?
Play the combo.
Oh, how do you like playing an 8-9 combo?
I hate combos, but if they're there, I'll take them.
Yeah, Chris is a great combination player. He showed that in his last match.
I'm gonna watch it all weekend.
Oh, no.
Well, he left it good. He kind of jumped up on that.
Yeah, he did.
Chris kind of beats himself up when he.
Yes, he does. Yes. Reminds me. Looks like he's gonna bank this one to get out, huh?
No, he's
Short.
not. But again, he missed it the right way. He's going to force him to bank it, or is he just going to bury him under the 9?
Oh. What's up? What's up, buddy?
You working?
No. I've been working. I can't get off on weekends.
Yeah.
I didn't see Sapiti right now.
A mí tuve que 6 days a week and it's like
I didn't do a cute this weekend.
I've got one on the truck. Familiar with that one?
I gotta see him. I said, what's this guy?
8 to 7.
Oh, how'd he hit it?
Shot.
Good shot.
Oh, it's only 9 to 7. You give it to him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
That
shot.
was a match-winning shot right there.
Rack yourself good and break good, and you can get out and not let him to the table.
Yeah.
So if I was playing and I had to play Nick Sapiti, what would the spot that I had to give him in this?
What's your
You're
Fargo?
I'm a
Sapiti.
695.
And you're playing who?
Chris
Sapiti.
Nick Sapiti.
I think he's like a 690.
Nick
690.
Sapiti?
Or 590 or
Oh,
595,
okay.
something like that. So you either give him 3 or 4 games, depending on if he's 591 or 592.
Okay.
So you're 695.
I'm a 695.
Okay, so if he's 595, then
So that's
you give
done.
him 4 games.
Okay.
And they go to 10 or 11?
They'd go to 10. Today's race would be a 10.
Okay,
It'd be
it's 10-6.
If I had 16 tables, I would have gone to 11.
Gotcha.
You don't mind giving him 4 to 10.
On a bar table? I don't mind it on a big table. Bar table, anybody can get out.
Made 1. He's hooked.
Ooh. Does it go? I don't think it goes.
I don't think it goes.
We see funnier things happen.
Yeah.
Unless it makes.
Push out. I push out and I tie up the ball.
All right. Well, Tim's not thinking very hard about it. He's just getting down and
No.
firing.
Maybe playing safe right back.
Very
Good
nice.
shot. Good shot, Tim.
I hate it when you see a shot that you push to and your opponent says, "Yeah, I saw that too."
That's why I said you tie up another ball. Now it's gonna make them think like, what do you want to do?
Yeah. All in hand for Tim. Let's see what is. Well,
3 foul?
no, I think he shoots the 1, the 2, and then the 4-9. I mean, he doesn't even need to do that.
Oh, I thought the
4
3
goes
ball. I
up.
thought okay. I thought so. The 3 ball's off the table.
Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't even shoot the combo. He just runs out. Although he kind of.
Oh, now he'll have to shoot the combo, unless he just babies it.
Nice. Yeah. Why should we wait?
Yeah. Why? Yeah. No problem. Don't.
The one says, let's wait, and the other one's like, psh, why should we do that?
Did he get these tables all recovered before you guys?
I think he did.
Yeah, they look good.
All right.
Ball game. Last time Tim broke, he racked himself. So.
Hammond took the case down too.
Oh, okay.
In case you're asking, in case you wondered.
Hadn't even thought about it.
Later. It's one of those things you wake up saying, where'd that case go?
I don't think I would be doing that.
No?
No.
I do.
Chris is beating himself up over there.
So with all the big dogs that didn't, who all came out besides Tim and Chris?
Silva, Ruben Silva.
I haven't seen him play.
He plays real good, especially bar box. He got matched up against 4 different matches over 6'4", 6'5". I mean, 10,
that's brutal.
He was just exhausted.
Yeah, that's brutal, especially on a bar table.
Yeah, he played, and then he came up against Martine, and Martine just.
Oh yeah, that guy's his Fargo needs to be a lot higher, but he played. He got me over at bullshitters. He played really well against me. Played really smart, just like he was supposed to do.
Yeah, he did in this last match, too.
Ramon Rodriguez came in from El Paso. He's probably closer to a 650, even though I got him at 635, because his Fargo's at 540. And he has no Arizona rating, but he plays high 9 speed, so I put him at 635 from now on, so he can only play on Sunday. And that seems closer. He couldn't outrun the spots either, though. That was a little bit of trouble outrunning the spots there.
As bro, if I had to play somebody at like a 10-4 or 10-5 race, I'd probably soft break the whole time.
5's the minimum on Sundays, so.
He was trying to go for it.
Yeah, he was hitting that with so much inside.
Okay, so you know Fargo. So for hashtag, a 10-10 race for 100. Mind you, he's in Arizona 7, I'm in Arizona 6. He then proceeds to tell me he only plays Fargo races. He thinks I should give him a game. I'm not established in Fargo. So what would my Fargo technically be?
I thought he bumped the 9.
He did.
Bumped the 9. Okay. I don't know if the 2 goes by the 5. It must.
Yeah, if he's doing this, yeah, because right now, if it was me, I'd play safe. Yeah, Oscar was telling me when he goes out and he's playing people and everything, he's like, I don't do Fargo races. He's like, I have to get a spot. He's like, I give a spot. I don't go based off Fargo.
Oh, this is the hot race here.
Well, yeah, I don't know if the pros are.
Well, that's different because you already know how they all shoot.
Yeah.
Like right now, you know that Shane Van Bonen is the best player on the team.
Yeah.
I like the fact that the coach took him to Russia.
Oh yeah.
To do, I mean, like, I thought that was the smartest play to get him ready. You have 2 months, right? 2 or 3 months, right? To get him ready. I would have done the same thing. Like I told my team, the last 2 years, 3 years. I go, when you guys are playing, I go gamble. I go, whether it's $20, whether it's $10, gamble with anybody, but do a race to 5 only. And then I go, why not to 9? We need practice. I go, well, because you're not going to 9 in the Swirl Cup.
Right.
I go, you're going to 5.
Yeah.
And you need to get used to that pressure because that one mistake can cost you 3 games.
Yeah.
Like, you have to get used to that pressure.
I think if you get put on the Arizona versus Nevada team, I think you should take the whole team to Russia.
Yeah, I'm thinking about Russia.
Yeah, I think it's a great idea.
I mean, we'll have to get a nice investor to hook us up there.
I'll let you know if I know of one. Well, the run's not easy.
I mean, I think California has some amazing players out there too.
Six. Well,
This is just like ball in hand.
yeah, Chris is supposed to be out.
Yeah.
What was the score when they played the first time? I don't remember. Tim ran over him.
You see, the guy just sat down.
What?
See, he just sat down and put him to work already.
Oh, yeah. Well, he hasn't done anything else all the weekend.
You come back out on this one, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's out now. No question in my mind.
Looks like they're both tired.
I like playing it that way.
I don't.
No?
Well, I mean, because you could do the same thing, just making it and coming back out.
Oh, yeah, it was 10-8. So they've both won 10-8 here. Tim beat him the first time, and Chris got him this time, 10-8. Although I still think Chris had 9 in that other match. I think he slept moving his coin one time.